today is day 8 of building inside the AgEX accelerator. Day 8 of 74. And we had a big win yesterday. So, going into today, the goal is to just continue to keep stacking days. Continue having wins. Continue, just trying your best. And then some days like yesterday will feel fantastic. You'll get something that you'll be super happy for. But then tomorrow, it's a new slate, As soon as that moment is over, keep going. Keep stacking days. Just keep going. So that's the goal for today. Just have another fantastic day. Something I started doing today that I think is really useful is having a reminder every 30 minutes to just write down what the heck I did for the last 30 minutes, because it's so easy to forget, especially like with what we're doing. It's so easy to forget like all the little fires and messages that you send off. And so just having a place that logs and tracks what you actually did for the day is really good to have to look back on, because it's like, okay, for this 30 minutes I did this, for that 30 minutes I did that. That way you can actually track the progress that the needle is moving and making sure that you're not spinning your wheels doing something that isn't necessary, and how much time did you actually spend on a task that is going towards something. Like for you, how much time did you spend responding to messages versus how much time did you spend iterating on your product and like taking the steps to, maybe like get registered or things like that. Those are the steps that are actually important to move the needle. Whereas spending time in meetings that you don't need to be a part of, or spending time twiddling your thumbs trying to set up some kind of new Claude code, like straight up, that's been a big game changer for me today, is just having that set up and writing down what I did.
Yeah, no, dude, your routine is pretty cool. Something that I haven't set up. Like what it does is within the interface of the computer, it pulls up a little pop-up no matter what screen you're on, and it asks you to do a write-up and log what you just did in 30 minutes. So for me, I think I have the biggest problem with, deep work and focus. I think that I am like a guy that likes to like get out there, go around and like hustle and talk to people and clients and stuff like that. But then the second that it comes to actually like, all right, what action, other than like selling it and moving the needle forward, what actionable insights did I get out of that? Like sitting down and having to talk those out. I mean, like I don't like doing that, but like that's the point, is like to see like, where you went, what actually came out of those things, rather than just like quote LARP, right? So having an accountability measure, like an AI tool, or even just writing it down. It doesn't have to be AI.
Yep.
And I think that this applies for more than just ventures.
Yeah.
Way more than just ventures.
For sure.
Dude, what did you do? Like, I think that if you can give your thoughts right after every difficult thing you did, the more difficult things you do, I think you'll start seeing patterns. And I think that pattern recognition is one of the most unexplored things. Like, if I went and lifted 5 days a week, within those 2 weeks, I had 2 leg days. First leg day, I said shit. The second leg day, I said shit with an exclamation point. And then the third leg day, I was like, man, I want this. I love this thing. Like, dude, me reading that and like associating those feelings with each one of those days and that growth of like, oh my gosh, I'm back here and I've done it. I'm fired up about this. That means a lot to me, because that's like, all right, I'm growing. I can see myself growing. I can see myself staying accountable and adapting. So there's just so much little benefits of diligent and meticulous choices you can make about the way you work, the way you log, the way you are accountable. And in our generation, I think that there's just a lack of focus to be able to do those things, and maybe people should explore that more.
Yeah.
Peace. God bless. Yay gum.
Man, I just made it out. It started pouring. Storm is rolling in. So we're heading out of the office now. But a cool lesson from today. If you don't ask and if you don't talk, you won't know. For example, I was talking with one of the faculty here at the accelerator, and I was telling him about this idea, how we wanted to potentially, this idea that we used to have, where we would maybe go to different coffee shops and locally owned coffee shops and see if we could provide the protein to them, to see if they would want to do like protein coffee and add that to their menu. and one of the professors knows the owner of one of the local coffee shops, and he connected us, and so we're gonna set up a meeting for tomorrow morning and see if that's something that I would be interested in. That would be really fun if we could go and like test different protein coffee combinations with them. I don't know. It's like that's not necessarily what Ironbox does, but it kind of is like connecting people to new things that they've never would have tried before if it wasn't for Ironbox. So I don't know. I think that would be really dope if we could, and then we could do like a rotational menu, because we have new partners coming in all the time. We could do new flavors of coffee protein with them. We could do new brands. I don't know. I think that's just super. Oh my gosh, lightning just struck. That's just a super fun idea that I wouldn't have, been able to do if we weren't talking and we weren't working together and networking and sharing ideas and stuff. So pretty cool. And there was a bunch of other wins today too. So today was a great day. And so now I'm gonna head over to Chris's house and we're gonna film a video, and we have a team meeting tonight at 8. So let's freaking go. Keep stacking days, baby. Pulling up to the boy Chris's house. Let's go. About to continue the workday. Just a new location. We're gonna film a video and talk about some more work stuff. Yo, what up, gang? Okay, we just got home, and when I was pulling into the driveway, I saw a special box sitting outside of our door. Yo, let's go, man. Let's freaking go. Coming soon.
Yeah. Hey, what is up? Living off the edge like a barber lining up. Just another day and another dollar, bruh. I'm dialing in, just count it up. Another win, can't get enough. Watch me pivot in a clay for my love. Pisces, I live in a lake and I love it. Golden, yeah, I got the swing with the club. Hole in one. Where I'm at, you need some drive, get a license, or you get caught up downtown way too enticing. Dark days, brighter lights in the night. Ay. Keep it cool, play.
I'm about halfway done with the workout. I'm sitting on the row machine and just wanted to share. You look outside. Look at that moon, man. That's so cool. Nice little outside area. Anyways, just wanted to share.
About it, especially when your boys ain't even being solid. Oh, of a kind, I hand it to you. Don't pay no mind, I could never do it. We and I could grow it. That is not the movement. Got that earth, wind, and fire, baby. No.
I just had this idea that today, the practice that I want to do is every time I have an idea, I just want to write it down. So today I'm just gonna like walk around with my journal, and anytime I have some random idea, no matter what it is, I want to write it down. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna try it out. I don't know what I have planned for it, but I might as well just like try it out. So a lot of times I feel like I have ideas that are good ideas, but then I forget that I had them. So I just want to like try and practice literally writing down every single thing that I think about. I'll see what happens with that. Anyways, this is about to be my second set of bicep curls. So let's get into it. I think that one of the biggest things about just like writing stuff down is you're thinking about something and then you forget, or you don't forget, but like you're thinking about something, you don't have a solution right away, but then as you're doing something else, your subconscious is kind of like working on it, because you know, like shower thoughts, you aren't physically thinking about something in the shower, you aren't like working on something in the shower, but your mind is allowed to wander, and you're doing something that you always do, so it's very routine. And that's when the best ideas come, because your mind is allowed to just kind of like think what it wants to think about. So I guess that's kind of the same thing with me for whenever I'm working out, is a lot of times if I'm just not listening to music, it's just quiet, I'm just thinking, not getting on my phone. That's when a lot of good ideas come. Just kind of doing something that I already know how to do, and then the ideas come to fruition. Man, I don't know what it is about this dumbbell curl set, but having a lot of really just like good thoughts right now. Another thing that I was thinking about is the idea of chilling, not in the sense of like not relaxing, but calming your mind to make decisions. Because if you're just calm and chill and you just take a second to think through something, me specifically, I need to take a second and think through something, then I make a better decision. For example, yesterday there was an anniversary for somebody in the accelerator program, and they brought donuts, and I really wanted a donut, but I sat there and I was like, man, I looked at the donuts, I was like, oh, I really want a donut. So I reached for one, and I took a second, and I was like, hold on. Just take a second and think. You're gonna regret eating that donut later, because you're trying to cut right now. Like, you have 40 days of this cut where you're trying, because I'm trying to compete in a year, next summer, in a bodybuilding show again. And so, right now I'm in the phase of cutting, where I'm just cleaning up my diet for the month of June, eating clean, eating right, and kind of getting back to like a good starting point before I start bulking, because I don't want to bulk on top of being fat. Like, after a month of eating whatever the heck I wanted. So I'm taking a month to kind of reset, and I just took a step back and was like, alright, don't eat this donut right now. And I think I can apply that to a lot of other things as well. Just whenever I'm working on something, taking a second and thinking through, okay, what is the question, what is my answer, and just giving it like a minute, 2 minutes of just thinking through before running to some kind of somebody else before you ask a question, before anything. Just take a second and think through what you're trying to work on. This has been a good dumbbell set.
Yeah. Hey, what is up? Living off the edge like a barber lining up. Just another day and another dollar, bruh. I'm dialing in, just count it up. Another win, can't get enough. Watch me pivot in a clay for my love. Pisces, I live in a leg and I love it. Golden, yeah, I got the swing with the club.
Fantastic.
All in one. Where I'm at, you need some drive, get a license, or you get caught up downtown way too enticing. Dark days, brighter lights in the night. Ay. Keep it